In my heart, I consider myself a pig farmer. We're a family operation in northeast Indiana. We have about 275 acres here. We raise pastured pigs, pastured poultry, and grass-fed lamb. We were fortunate. We got a solar contract on almost about 1,000 acres. We started here with 200 sheep, and we have close to 1,000 ewe lambs. Sheep numbers can expand quite quick. We're absolutely doing the same thing at the solar site that we'd be doing here. Sheep were rotationally grazed around this farm, and now we rotationally graze them around the solar site. The only difference is we just do it on more acres now with more sheep. Every single farm operation that's still progressive and relevant has made significant changes through the generations. Those big changes for me was farm to table. We built a successful business by getting our animals processed and selling them directly to restaurants. And that's where I see solar grazing as that opportunity for our big change for the next generation.
We are heading down to array 1 right now. We're gonna move the ewes first thing.
Favorite type of sheep are productive low input sheep. Something that can survive on snowflakes and sunshine over winter. Solar grazing is the practice of grazing livestock under solar panels. We are a vegetation control contractor, and rather than coming in with mowers and sprays and everything imaginable, we focus on doing as much of the work possible with our grazing of our sheep. So the sheep just moved from one paddock to the other. We practice rotational grazing, which means that we move the sheep to forage when the forage is at the proper status, proper nutritional levels. We got into sheep relatively recently. Grandpa got rid of the sheep in 1968. Dad and I brought him back in 2021. This is real agriculture because we are producing a real product underneath these panels in the form of lamb.
We can bring a new generation of farmers that are going to produce real food, nutrient-dense, grass-fed lamb. I'm passionate about rural America because, it comes down to opportunities for people, and that's really about independence. I can remember a time when rural America was economically vibrant, when there was a bunch of small family farms. You could actually purchase a family farm, you could support a family. You can no longer do that. Solar grazing has the opportunity to change that, because one of the biggest hurdles to becoming a farmer is that land access and that land affordability.
We were landlocked at home, couldn't afford to buy any more property, and everything that was available for lease was being bidded up like crazy by the monocrop guys.
There's a handful of very large operations.
Guys that would roll in with the big planters in the spring and the big combines in the fall. So there wasn't opportunity for us to grow anymore. We were at the cusp of having to start selling ewe lambs. We have access to land that we otherwise never would have, and it's typically land that is transitioned that never would have seen livestock again. And now we get to integrate livestock onto that ground, and we get to manage it appropriately.
Solar grazing is, an opportunity for our operation to scale again.
On this site, we started with about 900 sheep. We're currently at about 1,500, but we still haven't reached the carrying capacity of the site. I would anticipate that we will get to the point of being able to run probably 4,000 to 7,000 sheep on this site. We're producing value on this land in significantly more ways than what would be typical of farmland. Obviously, I'm surrounded by solar panels. The primary focus of this land right now is in energy production. But in addition to that, we are producing lamb, producing a bunch of lambs on this ground. Very, very high productive, very nutritious forage. It's producing great lambs for us.
We're saving farmland because guys that are leasing these could very easily lease them to a developer. This could be houses, this could be anything imaginable. There's no concrete on this whole 1,000 acres. This land is going to get better with grazing. From a long-term standpoint, the soil health on this is going to improve drastically, the biodiversity. It's just overall a good thing.
These are the ram lamb crops, so all of the male lambs that we have. I am sorting right now to sort the ones into the trailer that are going to market, and then sorting off any of them that are either too small, not the quality that I want, some type of issue that I don't want to market today, and also my best ones.
This ground out here, there's no pesticides going on it, there's no fertilizer going on it, and it's producing a nutrient-dense, grass-fed lamb product. We have only a handful of farmers left. Not very many of those have a viable path for the next generation to even farm. We can do solar correctly in Indiana, and we can actually create more economic development for our rural communities.
Solar grazing is just a huge opportunity for us. It is financially viable, makes economic sense, and it's a really good lifestyle.